So I am, excuse me, I was reading from 1 Kings 17, um, starting from verse um, 5. But really, so what happened is Elijah, he just gives a prophecy to Ahab, says that there will be no dew or rain until, except by his command. And then afterwards, the Lord told Elijah, hey, go eastward and hide at this place called Wadi Cherith. I'll just read it. Verse 3. 17 verse 3. Leave here, turn eastward, and hide at the Wadi Cherith where it enters the Jordan. You are to drink from the wadi. I have commanded the ravens to provide for you there. So 5. So he proceeded to do what the Lord commanded. Elijah left and lived at the Wadi Cherith where it enters the Jordan. The ravens kept bringing him bread and meat in the morning and in the evening, and he would drink from the wadi. After a while, the wadi dried up because there had been no rain in the land. So when I read that, what stood out to me was, wow, God commanded ravens, birds, an animal, to provide for Elijah and provide him with food and like bread and meat twice a day for a while. It doesn't tell us after how long it was, but it was after a while. I mean, long enough for this wadi to dry up. So it's probably been a while. So I just thought that was really amazing, only because what came to mind immediately was, why do you worry about God providing? Why, Lisa, do you even worry about anything that I could worry about, anything in life? Because God can command birds to provide food. Well, if God can provide birds to provide food for Elijah, God can do anything. Like, he can provide. If it's finances, he can provide. If it's just like, he can provide all of it. Like, and even if around me it seems like what I'm needing is not there, or I'm still waiting, even in that, it's like the heart posture. That's what stood out for me. It's like, I can look around and feel like, actually not feel like, I can look around and actually be in a desert place. Okay, this is figurative. I can be in a desert place where everything is dry and what I need is not there, and I'm thirsty, and I'm like, and it appeared, and could actually be in lack. But if I remember that God spoke to the birds and told the birds to provide Elijah with food daily, God can do whatever. I mean, so it's a heart condition, like it's a heart posture, not condition, but I was challenged to have a heart posture where I'm like, don't worry. I know it's cliche to say God's got this, like, oh, don't worry, God's got it. Sometimes I don't even want to hear that. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I know that, but when I look around, nothing's God. But the truth of the matter is, there is a peace that rises up, and there is an encouragement, and there's like the ability to endure, right? The ability to keep on moving, keep on trusting with joy, and not with a mindset of like maybe sadness or despondency, or this is never going to happen, and all the negative. Like, reading this helps me to realize that I can take on a better heart posture and a better attitude, even in the midst of my, I don't know what's going on, what I need is not provided for me, because God, period, because God, and he is 100% faithful. The sooner I and we could remember that regularly and adopt and understand that, like, in the depths, I think, yeah, it would make for a more joyous outlook, right? Like, in everyday life. In everyday life, I won't have to be like sad or like, oh, this is not working out, or I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I can just give it to God and know that however He wants, however and whenever time, He's going to make it happen. It's easier said than done. That's why it like stood out to me, because I'm like, I need this, I need to know this, and I need to live this, and this needs to be a part of me. And over time, you know, we grow and we process. I'm growing, I'm processing and understanding, coming to understand more and more that He is who He says He is, and He's real, and He's not make believe, and He's not just some cop out to help us feel good. Us, I mean people who believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, believers. He's not. He is. He is. He is who He says He is. So yeah, that definitely stood out to me. Ravens. He's like, yo, birds, give them some meat. Give them some bread twice a day. Pronto. Now. Go do it. For an indefinite amount of time. Like for a certain amount of time. So, yeah, that was very cool.